Hi, welcome to Structure, Paper 1, Question 3, Lesson 2, where we're going to write three model answers to Question 3 about George Orwell's 1984, the first 4 paragraphs. So the objective is to write a model answer to Paper 1, Question 3 about the first 4 paragraphs of George Orwell's 1984. This is the question. Question 3. You now need to think about the whole of the source. The text is from the start of a novel. How has the writer structured the text to interest you as the reader? That's always the common sentence in these questions. You could write about what the writer does to create an atmosphere at the beginning of the extract, how and why the writer changes the focus as the extract develops, and any other structural features that interest you. It's 8 marks, which means 2 petal paragraphs. We chose in each model answer to write about how the focus changes and secondly the foreshadowing. So the writer keeps my interest by changing focus through the extract. He starts the paragraphs with "it was April," the hallway, inside and outside. As he changes focus, he takes the reader on a journey which maintains their interest. Foreshadowing is used to keep you engaged in the phrase "the clock struck 13." This makes the reader think of a dystopian society, as clocks only go up to 12 in our society, so we're confused and intrigued. So that has the very bare bones of point, evidence, technique and analysis, and would be a simple but acceptable answer. This answer is a little bit more advanced. This would be a medium answer, so you might get a 6 or a 7 for this answer. Again, we're looking at the changes in focus and foreshadowing. At the start of the extract, Winston's outside and the writer shifts the focus of the location into the hallway and then into the flat, finishing outside again through Winston's window. The writer takes us on a journey through Winston's environment, and at each stage the surveillance becomes more extreme and worrying for the reader. The adjective enormous about the poster and the annoying telescreen are evidence of this. The worst part is the police patrols and thought police which are mentioned. The writer foreshadows the sinister surveillance activities of the state by having the clock striking 13. This introduces a worrying tone, as 13 is unlucky in our culture, which is supplemented by further details as we go through the text. It keeps the reader wondering just how intrusive the state is in this society, until eventually we're introduced to the thought police. This is the most advanced answer. How has a writer structured the text to interest you as a reader? The writer foreshadows a darker future through the use of adjectives vile and gritty, along with the juxtaposition of bright cold day in April and the clocks were striking 13. This is unusual because standard clocks only go to 12. 13 also has negative connotations which both make the reader feel uneasy and make you intrigued and question the nature of the society about which you're reading. The writer shifts focus from just outside the entrance to the building to the internal hallway and then to the stairs, the flat and finally out of the window. As the journey progresses, the writer details the state of the buildings but also contrasts the intimidating posters "Big Brother is watching you" with Winston's weakness, the ulcer above his right ankle which slows him down on the stairs. In paragraph 3, the telescreen is spouting propaganda which cannot be turned off, which leads the reader into wondering how intrusive the government is going to be. As the journey progresses out of the window, this only gets worse, with the shocking thought the police snooping in their helicopters, and even worse, the fact that the thought police were all that really mattered.